Charlie Lamb is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. One down, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a trot around the bases. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Still only one out here in the inning. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And he picks him off. Wow.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control. One down. Brandon Nimmo, the next up for the Marlins. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. The throw to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Up next for the Marlins.
Nice line drive to the pull side.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! Back now at Progressive Field. Charlie Lamb, top 5 at home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Yeah, a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8. One down. Cam Smith, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
I don't know.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. In the air, right field. He's got it, and that's the third out. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. Slider right there. And that is out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland. And now for the Marlins, Owen Casey. The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb gets under it. And there's one away. Runner at first with 2 away. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Really important at bat coming up now.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 outs, runner on first. So in now for Cleveland, Anthony Santander. The Guardians down to their final strike. In the air, right side of the infield. Berry. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb kept the hitting streak going in this one. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Charlie Lamb currently on it. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Owen Casey. In the air, right field, Lamb under this one, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it, and there's one down. Bryce Eldridge, the next up for the Marlins. 2 down, nobody on. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
That one out to right. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. 1 down. Owen Casey getting ready to hit. Ripped on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Lamb swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the air, right side, Casey under it. 1 away. This is J.J. Bleday. 1-2 now. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Nimmo quickly gets it back in. And 2 on now as they try to rally here. Right through there for a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Enriquez warming up as well. In the air to left center. Brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. Rutschman in to score. And now they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Fastball for a strike. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Right there.
That went outside. Ball one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get two.
Out towards right center field. Grisham trying to get there. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. It's 2-2. One down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. 1 for 3. Outside low. And that is ball one. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Eldridge takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here in Cleveland, all set to start the 9th in this one. Brandon Nimmo digs in now. Lifted in the air right center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1-0. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, J.J. Bleday. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Out of here. So he just clears the wall. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run. Man, got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb strung that hitting streak out for another game.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit, with 3 hits on the series, and 1 of them a homer. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Okamoto around third. The relay. He'll score and then tie it. It's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air right field. And that's how to play a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging. 1 gone here.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Foul ball there. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. 2 outs. Bases are full. This one in the air, center field. Grisham drifts towards it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Start of the 4th. And now for the Marlins, Owen Casey. High fly ball, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 22 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Sliced hard but foul.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Head first slide and he's safe. 4-3. They take the lead. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Man at second. And that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The Guardians trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ball. This one in the air, right field. Casey going back. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Some real good life going to the zone on that one.
And a payoff pitch. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher.
That's a ball.
Because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Swings through that. Jackknifes out of the way. Runner goes again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Runner goes again. There's a ball.
Slide.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And it's 6-4. Lamb steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Quick toss to first. Lamb back in on a dive.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
First offering. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Tying run at the plate.
Inside ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now here is Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Ball.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Swings through that one. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Strike to the inside corner. And it's 0-1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ball hammered left field.
Go.
Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second. And now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Dylan Cruz. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And this one is over. What a play to end the game. Lamb, certainly not the reason they lost this game.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Charlie Lamb getting set for this. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That one hit to right. Lamb has a beat on it. Then there's one down. One down. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out. 2 down. So the San Diego batting order turns over. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
2-2-2.
That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Padres.
In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. High fly ball, right field. Lamb gets under it. And that is that. Lamb steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit,
That's
too.
a ball.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. He'll score and then tie it as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Ball. Ball.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a ball. Tied up here in the early going.
There you
Check
go.
swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4. Austin Wells will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
All loaded up here in the last half of the third. Not close with that one. And the count now even up. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases. Here in Cleveland, leading off, Jackson Merrill. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Grabs it right up against the wall. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Score holds. It's 3-1. 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Naylor. That one is hammered right field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Didn't quite have enough.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Lamb digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
1-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got.
So 2 down. Next for the Padres, Ernie Clement. 1 strike away. Lined into right. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Next for the Padres, Oswaldo Cabrera. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 4th right now on the American League home run leaderboard. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Oh, that's inside.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. One out and a runner at second. Runner goes again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, Cabrera. And he handles it himself for the out. Anthony Santander at the plate. And there's a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Runner at third, 2 away.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's ball 2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lamb at third with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Top of the third, no score. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Bogaerts around third. Here comes the throw. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0. Lamb stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Stays alive. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. And that one ripped into right. One down. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So,
runner on the goal. Pitch outside. Safe at second. And he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And the count 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. So up next, Charlie Lamb. And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Morgan, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Padres leading by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. Swing and a drive deep right field. Runner from third in to score, and they take a 3-run lead. Nasim Nunez digs in for the Guardians. This could end it. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, man.
Now here is Jeremy Pena. In the air right field. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb kept the hitting streak alive.
If he's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Just about ready to roll. Kyle McCann now at the plate.
The catcher, number 56.
Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. 1 away. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Oswaldo Cabrera. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that is that. Now the 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Right side. 2 down. So 2 down. Victor Labrada digs in now. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland. On to the 3rd inning. So the Cleveland Guardians have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
Yeah, no doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position so far, and they look like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or do they think they have enough to make a deep October run as is?
1 up, 1 down. Lamb locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 1 down. Here's the 3rd baseman, Eric Wagaman. In the air, right field. That's out number 2. Victor Labrada, the next up for the Padres. High fly ball, right field. Lamb should have this one. And that is that. Padres. So 2 down, and up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb.
That's a ball.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Guardians go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their. Man at first, Oswaldo Cabrera, the next to hit. In the air, right field. Out, number 2. Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe. The Padres down to their final strike. On the ground to the left, Nunez. On the run, throw to first. To first, nice pick and a ball in the dirt, and that ends the ball game. Lamb with a less than great game in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Charlie Lamb getting set for this one. His team. So up next, Charlie Lamb. Grounder might be two. Caminero over to second. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a payoff pitch. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now Lonnie Nelson. High fly ball right field. Lamb under it. And there are 2 outs.
Nope.
He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. Next offering is fouled back. Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Ball back outside.
Top of the 3rd, no score. This one in the air center field. Carter settles under this one. And that is that. So 2 down and stepping in for the Rays, Lonnie Nelson. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lamb digging in. Missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb digging in. Pressure's thick right now, Singy. One well-placed swing, and we've got a brand-new ball game.
Yeah, this is the moment that hitters dream about. It's time to rise to it.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The Rays trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Slice to right. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that skips into dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Wade leaves at the bender for the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Lonnie Nelson next to hit for the Rays. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone. Ball game. 3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard.
The big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he's registered. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Lamb gets under it, and a couple of quick outs. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the top of the 5th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Ball, that's out.
In the air, right field. Nelson under it. And there's 1 down. So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Out to short. And that is that. 3 runs. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Rays, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one smoked on its way out of here.
You see how...
Man at first, nobody out. Lonnie Nelson next to hit for the Rays. The 0-1. Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second. Next is the designated hitter, O'Neal Cruz. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
The catcher.
And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. In the air, right field. Nelson has a beat on it. And there's one down. So a man at first. Adley Rutschman digs in for the Guardians. One strike away. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So digging in, O'Neal Cruz. 3-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Ball game. Close one here today, and your final 11-10. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Come on!
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Way to swing the bat. Smoke that.
Batting first, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Kyle Manzardo swings through it for strike 1. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Manzardo launched a homer in his most recent game. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure. Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here comes the 0-1. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
One down. Now here is Vinny Pasquantino. Hammered, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Out towards right center field. Nelson on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So runner at second, 2 down. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. Man at second. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Lamb stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Just missed it.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration in a
throw into third. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. This one in the air center field. McCallum takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joe McCallum. The 1-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. That should get the dugout going. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Moreholm is just 1 strike away. High fly ball, right field. Lamb should have this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb played well enough in the win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Charlie Lamb is Lamb stepping in. The numbers aren't pretty, Singy. He knows that, but this is about adjustments and redemption.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is one good swing to turn the tide and recover emotionally, and that can change everything in a rivalry like this.
Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the first slurve we've seen today. Good luck hitting that pitch. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swings through that one for strike 1. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nope, that's inside.
On the ground to the left.
No!
And it goes just foul. The Guardians with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. And it remains 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The Guardians looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fights it off. You'll see another. The next offering misses. Full count now. In the air, left field. 2 away down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Travis Bazzana, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's too low. Ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
In for a strike. 0-1. No score here in the second. Hit on the ground to short. They take the force out as they escape. Lamb stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Here comes Rutschman around third. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Check swing. He went, and it's 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if you're... Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. Tag safe at second. In the air, right field. Barger on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So the Royals' batting order turns over. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. In there.
No, he's in there.
Safe. Lamb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
And first offering is fouled off. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ball one.
Right side, hard hit.
Side.
Aranda takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational
That's
hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball two.
Two now. That's down and in. In the air, right field. Barger gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 6-0. One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. In the dirt, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-1. In the air, right field. Barger on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder.
So 2 down. And next up for the Royals, Addison Barger. Herron is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Charlie Lamb will hit next. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Long run, nice grab. 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps in for the Royals. The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
That one blasted deep to right. Way back there, it's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Gets him to chase after that one. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Late on that fastball.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. 1 down. Addison Barger steps in for the Royals. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That's out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Line drive. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Lamb locks in another RBI chance after a rough outing at the plate. Can erase all that right here.
Well, you got to stay locked in, Boog. And you know what? Sometimes the 5th time's the charm.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Out number 2. And now it's Luis Garcia. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb moving under it. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Charlie Lamb.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Man at second.
Hey! Woo!
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of his...
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Out to short, Pena. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb had a rough go of it in this game.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
1 down. Now here is Charlie Lamb.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. McClanahan, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Witt gets it to first. 2 gone.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time, and any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
And it's through for a hit, and that extends the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. He was a strikeout victim his first time, and that one missing low. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Laser to the gap. Should score the run. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1 down. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 away. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Low.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Whip for 1. What a double play that was. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Luis Garcia steps in for the Royals. In the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Lamb steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. Drake goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been.
Runner on the go again.
Let's go. He's going.
Line, and that's a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 8-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Two on, 1 out.
Lower.
Fought off foul. Out towards right center field. Robles on the move. He's got it. Both runners tagging. He scores on the sac fly, and they now lead by 9. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 8th. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And there's 1 down. So 2 down. Next is the Royals catcher, Carter Jensen. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Totally. So 2 down. And next up for the Royals, Jonathan Aranda. Bybee is just 1 strike away. In the air, right field. Lamb should have this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb had a great showing in the win. Collected 3 hits and drove in a pair of runs.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Charlie Lamb with the remark. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Foul ball. Lamb, an all-star a season ago, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Tapped softly on the ground. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Go to second. He's safe.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging for the K. Good job. Man at first. Now at the plate, Colt Heath. This one in the air, right field. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Up next.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Lamb stepping in now, down 1, tying run in scoring position, and a hitter who's not shy about the spotlight.
Yeah, he's been clutching these spots before. His dugout wouldn't mind seeing a big swing of the bat here, Boog.
So the tying run at second. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Brisky is just 1 strike away. Ground ball right side. Base hit, 1 run in already. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And we're tied at 7 apiece. Lamb digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
Man at second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Base hit! Not in time. That's a leadoff double. So they hold the runner in third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Inside. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away here in extra innings. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. And he dives in with a winning run. And the Guardians break through to win it in 13. And a final 8-7. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so just about ready to roll. Sal Frelick up now for the Tigers. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up next for Detroit, Xavier Edwards. The 0-2. That's a base hit. To third. And he's out easily. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well.
In the air, right field, Lamb should have this one. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Gets him to chase after that one.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Out to short. And that's a base hit. The relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Outside.
Kyle Manzardo up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one ripped, but foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2-2 on the way. Hard hit, base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's a two-run single. It's 2-1. And here's the rookie center fielder. In the air, right field. He's got it. And there are two down. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Sal Frelick digs in now. This one in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. One left. One out and a runner at second. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Inside.
Throw. Save.
In there. Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Hammer, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Left field, way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 down. How you lead up now for the Tigers. High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. Lamb digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Fought off foul.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Lamb getting ready to hit. Popped up. And that is foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra base.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. 1 strike away. Gets under and pops it up. Wells has a beat on it. And that'll do it. The Guardians make it 6 straight victories. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Lamb digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
Ball.
Okamoto aboard here at first with nobody out. That one fouled hard the other way. Foul ball there. The 1-2. This one in the air right field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. This one in the air center field. And there's one away. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 22 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Way out front for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third here in Cleveland. All set for the start of the inning. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Just missed it. Lined in the left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That's too low. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Bo Brisky, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bennett also throwing. Out to short.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Tag, and he's out at the plate. And now it's Ivan Herrera. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field. Lamb moving under it. And makes the grab. Grounder tags at second. Throw into third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Charlie Lamb, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third. Now a second crosses the plate. Here comes the runner. Throw cut off to third. He's in there.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
For the Tigers, number 54, Jake Cannon.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Kiter Montero appears to be getting loose. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from third to add on. And in at second with an RBI double. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Freeland. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. One down. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. So 2 down. Now here is Lucan Baker. On the ground to third, Okamoto. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
One down. Digging in, Charlie Lamb. This one in the air, center field. Jenkins has a beat on it, and there's 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Oswald Peraza. The 2-1. Runner on the go. That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. So up next, Justin Landry. In the air, right side. And that is that. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Hendry Mendez. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Lamb, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Late swing fouled off. And now the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Line drive. Base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The relay throw. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ball one. Ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Second and third, one away here in the last half of the third. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Back even, it's 3-3. Rafael Marchand, the next Twin up to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's two away. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 22 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball one.
Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Lifted in the air right center field. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. We go to the top of the seventh. And now for the Twins, Oswald Peraza. Here's a 1-2. That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. Pulls it in on the warning track. One down. And next for Minnesota, Rafael Marchand. Hit on the ground to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out. Kalai Rosario, the next Twin up to hit. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. All loaded up. Walker Jenkins, the next Twin up to hit. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the third out. Go-ahead run on base. Oswald Peraza digs in now. Tied at 4. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. Lamb steps in. Late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boo. You stay in the moment and deliver.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. So he needed a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, George Valera. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is the inning. Lamb digs in. The crowd knows what's at stake. One swing and it's handshakes and high fives.
Yeah, and he's the kind of guy who doesn't shy away from the spotlight. Let's see what he's got right here.
Peraza fires over to first. That's it out. 2 outs. Bases full. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. Tied at 4. In the air, left side. Mendez under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Lamb digs in, tying run on.
You know, Boog, it gets tense in these late game battles, and it comes down to focus. Can't afford to miss the mistake pitch right here.
This one in the air, center field. Jenkins on the move, and that'll wrap it up. The Twins take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
One down, and now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Out towards right center field. Honeycutt takes it in for the out. 2 down. Lamb getting the start in right. 22 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it.
He's trying for 3rd. Out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Oswald Peraza. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field, Lamb gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. That. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. And that's a base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops it. So bases all loaded up. Luke Diesel, the next Twin up to hit. High fly ball, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb locks in, ducks on the pond, and this guy's got a flair for the dramatic. They might want to cue up the slow-mo replay in the truck.
Yeah, Boog, the only thing missing is the movie soundtrack. Let's see if he delivers the Hollywood ending. The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Rosario coming on, makes the grab on the run. And that is a big first out. 1 out, runner at second. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ground ball.
Run it out, run it out.
Slings it across, got the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Twins, Vance Honeycutt in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. All loaded up. Kalai Rosario, the next Twin up to hit. 1 strike away. Flares one into right. Base hit, 1 run in already. Fires it to the plate. The tag, safe. It's 9-5.
Making some noise here, trying to get...
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Hendry Mendez, the next to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. That's the ball game. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
One down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. Bradley certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rosario grabs it on the run. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. And the 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
High fly ball, right field. Rosario should have this one. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. And now for the Twins, Kalai Rosario. In the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down. So a man at first. Angel Henao, the next Twin up to hit. 2-2 now. That one hit to right. 2 away now. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Twins DH, Justin Landry. High fly ball, right field. Lamb on the move to the gap. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Lamb locks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull. You know, these Guardians did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. And he's got no chance. He's out. 1 down. So up next for Minnesota, Christian Campbell. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb drifts towards it. Out. Number 2. And now Kalai Rosario. This could end it. In the air right field. Lamb settles underneath it. And that'll do it. The Guardians win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb had a rough go of it in this game.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Charlie Lamb is ready. One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Takes a swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Crochet with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Bottom of the inning, so stepping in for Boston, Jordan Walker. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
And a good start to the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrel.
There goes the runner. Pitch is high. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout. Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one missed. Line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. And it's 1-0. One down. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. In the air, right side. And there's 2 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager. In the air, right field, Lamb on his way over. And that is that. Man at first, 1 away. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That misses. And the count even 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Griffin Jacks, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Oviedo getting loose as well.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground to Devers. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Wells
No,
up to
that's a
bat
ball.
next. Lays off for a ball. Right through
Oop.
there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a
Ball
hitter.
two.
That
Nope.
one
Ball three.
misses. 3-1 now.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Lifted in the air, out to left. And that's the third out. 2-3. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one hammered back there. And it is out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Digging in, Rafael Devers. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game one of the series on the road. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.